Have you ever wondered how your words impact your financial life? Could the words you speak actually be blocking your wealth? In today's video, we're revealing the words you need to avoid if you want to attract wealth and abundance. These aren't just words. They hold powerful spiritual and numerological significance that can shape your future. Are you ready to learn which words you should stop saying immediately? Comment below if you're serious about shifting your financial energy and unlocking abundance. Let's dive in. 1. Can't. Avoid saying on December 11th, 2024. In the spiritual teachings of Hinduism, the power of the mind and the energy behind words are deeply intertwined. Words are seen not only as a form of communication but as a force that shapes reality. When it comes to wealth, one of the most harmful words to speak is can't. This simple, seemingly harmless word holds the potential to block the flow of prosperity. Hinduism teaches that the universe is abundant, and we are all capable of manifesting our desires. However, when individuals repeatedly use the word can't, they are, in essence, blocking themselves from tapping into that abundance. The word is a self-imposed limitation, a mental barrier that signals to the universe that something is unattainable. The belief that one cannot achieve or attain something, whether it's financial success, a promotion, or personal growth, directly contradicts the spiritual philosophy of abundance that underpins the teachings of Hinduism. Numerologically, can't is governed by the number 2. This number is often linked to duality, imbalance, and dissonance. When you say can't, you are reinforcing a state of conflict within your own mind. Instead of focusing on possibilities and solutions, you are affirming the belief that something is beyond your reach. This creates an internal struggle that only serves to reinforce the idea of lack. It locks the energy into a cycle of limitation, preventing the flow of opportunities, financial success, and prosperity. Replacing can't with I can or I will shifts the focus to empowerment. These words open up the mind to new possibilities and potential. By affirming one's capabilities and determination, a person aligns themselves with the limitless potential of the universe. The act of replacing negative language with positive affirmations acts as a reminder that wealth and success are not only possible but within reach. This change in language and mindset is a powerful tool for manifesting abundance. When can't is removed from the vocabulary, the universe receives a different message. It no longer hears a statement of impossibility but rather an affirmation of possibility. The energy surrounding a person becomes one of confidence and clarity, which in turn attracts opportunities and wealth. This shift in perception is not just a matter of changing words, but also changing the way one interacts with the world. The more a person repeats, I can or I will, the more they begin to align their actions with their words. They start taking steps towards their goals, no longer held back by a belief in limitations. It's important to recognize that the words we use are not mere expressions but powerful forces. Speaking can't creates a vibration that disrupts the natural flow of abundance. On the other hand, affirming I can invokes an energy that invites success and wealth into one's life. Every time you say I can, you are shifting your energy, your mindset, and your actions toward achieving your desires. To fully embrace the law of attraction and manifest wealth, it's essential to become mindful of the language used. Can't is a word that limits. I can is a word that empowers. By making this simple change, individuals open the door to greater prosperity and financial freedom. And it all starts with the words they speak. 2. Poor. Avoid saying on December 11th, 2024. In Hinduism, wealth is not just a material possession but a reflection of one's inner energy and spiritual alignment. The concept of abundance is deeply woven into the fabric of the faith, particularly through the worship of Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity. Lakshmi embodies not just material wealth but also the richness of life, love, happiness, and success. The energy of abundance is freely available to all, but it must be cultivated by an open, positive mindset. One of the most detrimental words to speak when seeking wealth is poor. When someone says poor, they are acknowledging a state of lack, scarcity, and limitation. This mindset is in direct opposition to the teachings of Hinduism, which emphasize that the universe is abundant and that prosperity is part of the natural order. Saying poor is a way of accepting and reinforcing a lack of wealth, pushing away the very energy needed to attract financial success. The word is not merely a statement of one's financial situation. It is a belief, an affirmation that one is trapped in a cycle of poverty and unable to break free. The number 8 governs the word poor in numerology, a number often linked to cycles, power, and transformation. While the number 8 can signify a potential for wealth and success, it can also represent a cycle of struggle and limitation when it is aligned with negative language like poor. The word anchors a person to the negative side of the 8, preventing them from breaking free from financial struggles and entering a new cycle of abundance. By constantly affirming poor, a person ties themselves to this limiting cycle, reinforcing the belief that they are not worthy of financial freedom or success. Hinduism encourages the practice of gratitude, which is a powerful tool in shifting one's energy from lack to abundance. Instead of identifying with poor, a person can focus on the many blessings they already have. This shift in focus is essential to manifesting wealth. When one speaks, "I am abundant," or "I am grateful for what I have," they are aligning themselves with the flow of prosperity. Gratitude invites more blessings into one's life, and by focusing on abundance, a person naturally attracts more of it. Numerologically, the word poor also restricts a person's energy. It vibrates with the number 4, a number that, while symbolizing stability, can also indicate a sense of being stuck, grounded in a fixed state. The number 4 in this context suggests that a person's financial situation may be locked in a cycle of limitation, reinforced every time the word poor is spoken. By shifting away from the language of scarcity, one can change this cycle and open themselves up to new opportunities. Instead of saying poor, replace it with words like, "I am abundant," or "wealth is flowing to me." These affirmations create an energy of expansion, allowing for greater opportunities to manifest. The universe responds to the energy you put out, and when you speak abundance, you invite it into your life. Financial freedom is not just about earning money. It is about aligning your mind and words with the energy of prosperity. The more you affirm abundance, the more the universe will respond by sending opportunities, growth, and wealth your way. The practice of changing one's language is a simple yet powerful tool in shifting financial energy. By removing the word poor from your vocabulary and replacing it with affirmations of abundance, you begin to break the cycle of limitation and unlock the flow of wealth. Prosperity is waiting to enter your life, but it can only do so when you invite it through your words and mindset. 3. Impossible. Avoid saying on December 11th, 2024. In the pursuit of wealth and success, the language we use is crucial. Words carry energy, and the energy behind them can either create opportunities or block them. One of the most limiting words in the quest for prosperity is impossible. The word itself suggests that something cannot be done, that a goal or dream is out of reach, and that the desired outcome is unattainable. This word directly contradicts the teachings of Hinduism, which emphasize that the universe is abundant and that anything is possible for those who align themselves with its flow. In Hindu philosophy, there is a deep belief that the universe is a vast, interconnected web of energy. This energy is always in motion, always changing, and always working to support those who trust in it. Saying impossible cuts off the flow of that energy, creating a mental block that prevents new possibilities from entering a person's life. When one believes something is impossible, they are essentially shutting the door to opportunities, growth, and success. This mindset is in direct conflict with the Hindu teachings of self-empowerment and divine support. Numerologically, the word impossible is associated with the number 9, a number that represents the completion of cycles and the end of things. The energy of 9, when linked to impossible, signifies a belief in limitation, a sense of finality and closure. It is a number that, when negatively influenced by words like impossible, locks a person into a fixed mindset that resists change. This belief in the finality of impossibility keeps individuals stuck in their current circumstances, unable to move forward toward the wealth and success they desire. In contrast, Hinduism teaches that nothing is truly impossible. The universe is vast, and there are always new ways to achieve one's goals. There is a strong emphasis on faith in oneself and the divine. Through self-discipline, perseverance, and trust in the universe, anything can be achieved. The word impossible suggests a lack of faith and a refusal to see the possibilities that exist beyond what the eyes can see. When individuals say impossible, they are essentially declaring that they do not believe in the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. The solution lies in replacing impossible with affirmations of possibility and openness. Instead of saying, "This is impossible," a person can say, "This is possible," or "I am open to new possibilities." These words align the individual with the energy of expansion, signaling to the universe that they are receptive to new opportunities and willing to take action to achieve their desires. By embracing the mindset that nothing is impossible, a person taps into a limitless reservoir of potential that can bring them closer to financial abundance and personal success. When a person stops saying impossible and begins affirming, "I am open to limitless possibilities," they change their energy. They move from a state of limitation to one of openness and receptivity. This shift in mindset allows for growth and the arrival of new opportunities. The universe begins to respond, presenting new paths and avenues for wealth to enter. The moment a person believes that anything is possible, they create the space for abundance to flow freely into their lives. In the end, the word impossible only serves to keep individuals trapped in a cycle of limitation. By replacing it with words of possibility, empowerment, and openness, anyone can break free from the chains of scarcity and step into a world of boundless opportunities. 4. Avoid saying on December 11th, 2024. When it comes to attracting wealth and abundance, the language of scarcity can be one of the most powerful obstacles. The word need is a prime example of language that can limit the flow of prosperity into one's life. In Hinduism, the concept of abundance is central to spiritual and material success. The belief that wealth and resources are always available to those who are in alignment with the universe is a core teaching. However, when someone constantly says need, they are declaring to the universe that they are lacking something, thus reinforcing a mindset of scarcity and limitation. The word need implies a sense of desperation or lack. It focuses the mind on what is missing, rather than what is already present. This belief in lack often becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. By repeatedly affirming that something is needed, an individual may inadvertently push away the very thing they desire. The universe responds to energy, and the energy behind need is one of wanting, which keeps the individual in a state of wanting rather than receiving. In numerology, the word need resonates with the number 4, a number associated with stability, structure, and foundation. While the number 4 can represent solid ground and the ability to build, when linked to the word need, it can also symbolize being stuck in a fixed, unchanging state. It suggests that the person is not open to receiving, but rather is focused on what is lacking. This fixation on need can create a mental and emotional block that prevents financial flow from entering one's life. The teachings of Hinduism suggest that wealth is not something one needs, but something that naturally flows into the life of someone who is in harmony with the universe. Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, is said to bless those who practice gratitude, generosity, and openness. These qualities align an individual with the flow of abundance. When one says need, they are resisting the very flow of prosperity that is always available. The act of needing suggests that something is outside of oneself, rather than recognizing that the wealth and success they seek are already within reach. Replacing the word need with affirmations of abundance is a powerful practice that can shift one's mindset from lack to plenty. Instead of saying, "I need money," or "I need a new opportunity," a person can say, "I am open to receiving wealth," or "I attract opportunities effortlessly." These statements focus the mind on what is possible, rather than on what is missing. When a person stops focusing on need, they create a mental and emotional space for abundance to flow freely into their life. In Hinduism, there is a deep belief that everything we desire is already available to us. The key is to align ourselves with the flow of the universe and to trust that what we need will come at the right time. Saying need creates a barrier to this trust. as it suggests that something is missing or lacking. By replacing this word with language that affirms abundance, a person shifts from a mindset of scarcity to one of openness and receptivity. The practice of changing one's language is a simple yet profound way to change one's energy. When a person moves from need to "I am open to receiving," they begin to align themselves with the abundance that the universe has to offer. Financial prosperity is not something that is out of reach. It is something that is already within them, waiting to be realized. The words we speak shape our reality, and by shifting from need to abundance, a person can unlock the flow of wealth into their life. 5. Lack. Avoid saying on December 11th, 2024. In the pursuit of financial abundance and prosperity, one of the most powerful influences is the mindset that governs an individual's thoughts and actions. The word lack is deeply tied to a mindset of scarcity, and when spoken, it reinforces the belief that there is something missing in one's life. In Hinduism, wealth and success are seen as natural expressions of the universe's abundance. However, when someone speaks the word lack, they are essentially declaring that they are separated from this abundance, reinforcing the very conditions that prevent prosperity from flowing into their lives. The word lack is a constant reminder of what is not present. It emphasizes a feeling of deficiency, which often leads to feelings of frustration or helplessness. When individuals focus on what they lack, whether it is money, opportunities, or success, they inadvertently prevent themselves from receiving the very things they desire. The law of attraction teaches that like attracts like. Therefore, by focusing on lack, a person attracts more lack into their life. The universe mirrors the energy they put out, and when that energy is one of scarcity, more scarcity is attracted. Numerologically, the word lack is associated with the number 5, a number that symbolizes change, adaptability, and freedom. However, when paired with the word lack, the energy of 5 can become unstable and scattered, creating a sense of imbalance and disconnection. This imbalance prevents individuals from moving toward financial prosperity and success, as they are trapped in a cycle of feeling deprived and disconnected from their desires. The more they focus on lack, the more they reinforce this imbalance and keep themselves from attracting the abundance that is rightfully theirs. In Hinduism, the concept of abundance is not limited to material wealth. It extends to all aspects of life: health, love, success, and happiness. Abundance is seen as a natural state of being, and when one is aligned with the universe, all things flow freely to them. The teachings emphasize that wealth and prosperity are not outside of oneself but are already within. However, when one uses the word lack, they are reinforcing a sense of separation from this abundant source. They are focusing on what is missing instead of what is already present. The solution to this is simple: shift the focus from lack to abundance. Instead of saying, "I lack money" or "I lack opportunities," a person can begin to affirm, "I am abundant" or "I attract wealth effortlessly." These affirmations align the individual with the flow of prosperity and invite more of it into their life. By focusing on what is already present, a person begins to create space for more of the same. This shift in mindset is essential for manifesting wealth, as it signals to the universe that one is open to receiving all that they deserve. In Hinduism, there is a deep understanding that the universe is abundant, and everything needed for a prosperous life is already available. It is simply a matter of aligning one's energy with that abundance. By removing the word lack from the vocabulary and replacing it with words of abundance, a person can transform their energy and unlock the flow of prosperity. Every time the word lack is replaced with positive affirmations of abundance, a person begins to break free from the cycle of scarcity and open themselves to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Ultimately, the power of language lies in its ability to shape reality. When a person speaks the word lack, they are reinforcing a sense of separation from the abundance of the universe. By changing their language to reflect abundance, they align themselves with the infinite flow of prosperity that is available to them. Wealth and success are not distant dreams. They are already within reach. All that is needed is a shift in language, mindset, and energy to bring them into reality. As we've seen, the words we speak hold incredible power in shaping our financial destiny. By replacing limiting words with positive affirmations, you can invite abundance into your life. Let us know in the comments which word you're ready to stop saying, and don't forget to subscribe for more transformative tips.